they can be too. Wow, and this is probably still too much. Okay. Alright, so I'm cutting off most of that. Cut that little part off. Okay. Probably a smaller scissor might be nice, but it's not necessary. Just be careful you don't cut any of the other work you already just did. Alright, and again, I'm going to take my time and I'm tucking this under my orange because I want all those little the end pieces to disappear, and they can disappear into the orange. So that takes a little bit more time. Yeah, but I like that. That looks good. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to finish the other one. So I have to cut off my little, I'm going to cut a little bit off now because I know I'm not going to need it. And then I can see it's easier for me because I'm right-handed, so I'm turning it around. You could do the same thing. Work the way it's comfortable for you. Okay. Alright, and then I want to make sure they don't have to... Oh, she's sweet. I really love how this is turning out. Yeah, that looks good. Genius! Okay, and then I guess she's going to have... Do we want pink lips? Blue lips? Purpley lips? Pink. Guess I'm going to go with pink. Let's see... I don't need much of it, that's for sure. This will be more than enough. And again, because I'm working with such a small area, I'm going to tear apart. It's 4 fibers, so I'm taking it apart. So there we go. And I'm just going to work it and see how many, I don't know, that's what I start with. And I've got it... It's kind of close to the edge. I'm gonna poke down my orange just a little bit to push back the border. And then let's just start filling it in. So with the lips, I'm not so worried about getting the exact outline because I didn't do that with her either. I want the idea of the lips, okay? When you're working with yarn, sometimes you're not going to get the exact, unless this was a bigger piece, then yeah, then I could do it. But really, what I'm doing is the idea of a mouth, okay? And so this takes a little bit of working, but so what you want to do is you want to start in the center and then work out to the side to where you have a little off to one side and then a little off to the other side, and then you know it's a little bit of trial and error, but that's how I do it. Is I don't try to be exact because then you make yourself a little crazy trying to get it that way because you're not going to get it exact, not with the yarn. But I want her to be smiling. I know that part. So I'm tucking down a little bit there. And let's see. I can't tell yet. I'm going to have to cut this off. This is going to be a little bit of trial and error. So anyway, you guys are seeing how it goes. This is the truth of it all. Sometimes you just got to play with it. So I'm going to put let me get these tacked down, then I'm going to sit back and look at it and see if it looks good. And you can move this a little bit, you know, once you get something down. All right, let me get this on and we'll see, because right now I think they look a little funky. So, what do I say? It's like she's off to the side a little bit. I'm going to push it down a little bit this way. I want to try to fit. You can maneuver the shape a little bit, not a huge amount, but a little bit. So I want that, and then I want a little bit more definition at the top. Let me see, how did I do this one? And it's basically a little button. Oh, let's see, what did I do with that little piece? I'm just going to add a little bit to the top, and then I think, here's how she looks now. And I'm going to add a little bit more to the top. But I think what I did on that other girl is more like a little button, and that was probably the way to go with this one, but we're already into it, so I'm going to just keep going forward, and if all else fails, I'll rip it out, but I think she's going to look cute. So what I did was I added a little bit to the top, and then I'm going to tuck it down. Third shift. Okay. Looks pretty good. I think she's adorable, actually. And I'm not going to fill her in. I did this as a demonstration so you could see how easy this is and how much fun it is and how much leeway you have to be creative. Now, the way that you finish this, once you get your design the way you want it, in order to set it, you don't have to do this, but what I do is, like if I were selling this, somebody said, Kim, I want this, and what I would do is I would iron the back of it carefully, but when you iron the fibers, then it sets it, and it's less likely to, you know, it's not really going to come out now unless you start yanking on it. But if you want to make sure that it's not going anywhere, you just iron the back of it. That's it. So there you go. I hope that you have enjoyed this demonstration, and I hope that you will leave a comment. Please also leave a picture on my Facebook page. Like me on Facebook at Sincerest Kimba. Share your artwork with me. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Sincerest Kimba.